Look, here's the deal with this thing in Orlando. I don't really care if you're gay. Being gay has nothing to do with what happened in this incident. Assault rifles have nothing to do with what happened in this incident. The two factors that had something to do with it is one is a lunatic that latched onto an ideology that is perfect for lunatics, which is Islam. And the other one is soft targets, people who are weak, defenseless. The loving liberals. If you've noticed, every mass shooting that's happened in the last several years has happened where liberals reign supreme. Schools, California, gay bars, and that's pretty much it. They attempted one in Dallas, and it lasted about 13 seconds before a traffic cop shot somebody. Shot these two idiots that came in from Arizona or wherever they came from. So, what boggles my mind about this thing in Orlando is that there was a room full of several hundred people, several hundred grown men, and one guy with a gun put holes in 100 of them, and nobody did anything to stop him. The way I see it is you have several options. One is you can run and live the rest of your life knowing that you live like a coward and that you did nothing to stop somebody from murdering 100, murdering 50 or attempting to murder hundreds of your friends. You can run and die like a coward and die knowing the last thing you did was run like a pussy. Or you can hide and live like a coward. Or you can hide and die like a coward. Or you can fight, and maybe you'll die. Maybe. Or you won't, and you'll live, and you'll beat the shit out of somebody. You'll run up to him, fire a shot glass at his head while he's disoriented, take his goddamn assault rifle, and beat the living shit out of him while he's confused, and then you'll live like a hero. But if you die, at least you'll know in your last moments that you didn't go out like a bitch. So, what boggles my mind, and I'm sure that there was some examples of heroism in that room. I'm sure that there was one or two. Obviously, not enough. But there's no excuse for a room full of 4 or 5, I don't know how many people. But if 100 people have bullet holes in them, there was probably several hundred people in that room. So, a room full of several hundred people and one guy with a gun, the thing should have lasted 3 seconds. He should have been swarmed. That gun should have been taken from him. He should have the shit beat out of him with the butt of his own gun and then turned over to the police. Bloody and bruised, but alive, so he has to sit there and suffer in prison for 30 goddamn years. Instead, he went out exactly how he planned to go out. Went out in a blaze of glory in his own mind, thinking he's going to get his 72 virgins or what the fuck ever these idiots believe. As long as the narrative is, gunman comes in, kills 50 people, wounds 50 more. Gunman comes in, kills 50 children, wounds 30. Gunman comes in, does whatever the hell he wants, goes out the way he wants. As long as that happens, you're going to keep seeing more of these incidents. As soon as the narrative becomes, gunman comes into a gay bar in Orlando, Florida, gets the shit beat out of him by 100 gay dudes, and gets stomped the fuck out by a bunch of fags, yeah, he's going to have to go home, and his family in Afghanistan is going to have to know that their little boy got his ass beat by a bunch of fucking gay dudes. So, yeah, the narrative might start changing. You don't see too many people getting stupid on airplanes because all the passengers beat the shit out of people and they act like idiots. So, anyway, that's my rant. Quit being pussies all the time. Fight back. It's your only chance. Don't go out like a bitch.